Hello. Come on in for another moment of accelerated instruction. I am your response to interventionist and your online teaching consultant for ESL and other learning challenges and disabilities that one may be experiencing. Let's get started with the lesson. Let me open up with my slide. As I share my screen, as always, go ahead and get those nice sharpened pencils together. Go ahead and get your colored pens if you need your colored pens. And most importantly, get your glasses if you need them. And again, I am your response to interventionist. This will be Morning Starter Lesson 18 today for our level 2 learners. Now, let me explain. Although you will see a particular grade level printed on the material, that is the grade level that it's intended for. But the lessons and my teaching concept is to remediate the intermediate level learners with basic reading, basic writing, basic math skills, and that adult English language learner that is being introduced and is starting to master the English language just a little bit. So that's the purpose and the explanation for the lessons at particular grade levels. So I don't want you to worry about that. Let's take a look. In these lessons, students will be actively engaged in basic reading, basic writing, and basic math concepts. The lessons are designed for the intermediate language learner and for other learners that may be experiencing learning disabilities and learning challenges. Our resources for this lesson here. This is where I'm pulling the information from. These two resources from an educational workbook. It's Morning Starters, and the information, I have it here at my desk. I'll pull it up in just a second so you can see it. This is how you can get in touch with me if you need to. And I want to thank you in advance for those that have reached out to me. Let's take a look. Here they are, our workbooks for this lesson. And here's the information on the back. If you want to reach out to the company, you can get these workbooks on Amazon as well. I do have some of these workbooks in my treasure trove. Should you reach out to me, I can get them to you. Let's begin the lesson, shall we? Go ahead. Learners, write your first and last name. Write your first and last name. Please start your first name with, of course, a capital letter. All of the other letters are lowercase and neatly written on the line. Start your last name with a capital letter. Please write neatly. Write neatly. And write the date that you are viewing this session. Example, this date is April, capital A, lowercase p, R-I-L, 21st, write those numbers correctly and neatly, comma, 2021. So I won't speak terribly slowly in this session, like for our beginning language learners. My speech will be a little bit more moderate. Fair enough? Wake up words. Write 3 words that mean the same as tired. Circle or underline mean the same. Mean the same. We are looking for, make a note for my older learners, my learners that are able to make a note. We are looking for synonyms. Synonyms. Mean the same. Synonyms are words that mean the same or almost the same thing. And we're writing how many words? 3 words. Now let me hear you. I do have face-to-face learners and I need them to. So our word is what? Tired. Our word is tired. What could be another word for tired? Yes. Now don't say sleeping. That's a result of being tired. Okay, that's like cause and effect. That would be a result. So I'll give us one word. Exhausted. E, X, H. I'm going to pull out my phone and use it as a dictionary. I want to make sure that I'm spelling the word correctly and neatly. So give me a second to type in our word. And A, close that top of the A. E-X-H, A, U-S-T-E-D, exhausted. Another synonym for exhausted is fatigued. F-A-T-I-G-U-E-D. Please make sure that you are spelling the words correctly and neatly on the line. Make sure that your letter formations are correct. Again, look at that lowercase a. It is not the lowercase u. This is the lowercase u. So the top of your A, lowercase a, should be closed. Look at the D. The D has a belly and it is pointed to the left. Look at the lowercase g. The head is on the line. The tail is pulled below the line. Another word for exhausted is, and I did not want you to say sleeping because this is the intermediate level. We want to move it up. D-R-O-W-S-Y. Drowsy. What is that word? Drowsy. Look at the lowercase y. Head sits on the line. Tail goes below the line. So what are 3 synonyms for tired? What are they? What is our first word? Exhausted. What is our second word? Fatigued. What is the word? Fatigued. And what is our last word? Drowsy. Good job. Spelling bee. Write the IE or EI combinations in the blanks for each word. We have the letter V and the letter L. So this can be VIEL or VEIL. I'll tell you why. If we spell VIEL, and I'm using my phone as my resource, my cell phone as my resource. One moment. It didn't give me what I was looking for. All right. Now, I am so sorry. I'm taking a look. And this is what it's giving me, different little things. So let me type in something different. Fair enough. Never know what you're going to get. Now, if we type in, I want you to see what I see. Let's see if I can situate that. If we type in VEIL, we get a piece of fine material worn by a woman. That's what we get. You can kind of sort of see it. I wanted you to see what I saw. And that's a veil, like a wedding veil. So we can spell VEIEL. That's a veil. Again, a wedding veil that a bride wears over her face. And believe. How would we spell believe? I need to hear you. BELEIVE. Let's check. No, you need to switch it around. It would be BELIVE. BELIEVE. Field. How would we spell field? Would we spell field with IE or EI? Take a look. FIELD. Field. Working on that spelling. And view. How would we spell view? VIEW. Look at the beautiful view of the beach. And look at this word. RE. Will it be EIVE or IEVE? Receive. Receive. Someone said IE. Let's check it out. RECIEVE. Receive. Good job. RECIEVE. That is how we spell receive. And neighbor, will we use IE or EI? As you think about that, I'm typing it in. Practicing using our resources. What do you think? What do you think? Will it be IE or EI? It will be NEIGHBOR. So, some spelling words that you can look up, use in a sentence, and practice spelling this week, right? Good job. Rhyme time. How many words can you rhyme with? What is our word here? Sing. Circle the word sing. How many words can you rhyme with sing in 1 minute? Write them here. Some of the scholars are like 1 minute. No, not 1 minute. And again, I'm using my cell phone as a resource to move the lesson along since it's being taped for instructional purposes. Okay. So some rhyming words with sing. Now, professors, you can set the timer for 1 minute, pause the video, and let the scholars collaborate, work in groups, and work this piece right here. But for instructional purposes, of course, I will move us along. Are you ready? Here we are with our first rhyming word. This male wears a crown, a nice expensive robe, and rules a country. King. Spell king. K-I-N-G. Now the words that rhyme, scholars, must end with what? I-N-G. It must be a part of the ing family. They all have to have the same last what? Name. And then when you take your clothes out of the dryer and you have to pull the clothes apart and you hear that sound of static, it's called static cling. Cling. Spell cling. Spell cling. C-O-L. What's going to be the family's last name? Good. I-N-G. Now write these words neatly. And when you ring a bell, the bell, oh, ring. I said the word ring. But I was going somewhere with another word. Let's write ring on the line first, though. Spell ring. R-I-N-G. Good. You're spelling fast because the family will have the same last name. Ing. When you ring a bell, you go ding. You know it. See that ding? Spell ing. Ding. Ding. I-N-G. Come on, pick up that pace. You already know the rhyming word will end with ing. We are just changing the first letter of each word. No one in the family, or very rarely does everyone in the family have the same first name. Rarely. Unless you're George Foreman, where all of the boys are named George. Oh, when someone is in front of a mic, an entertainer is in front of a mic, they sing. Spell sing. Spell sing. S-I-N-G. Good. S-I-N-G. I'm running out of orange. I'm going to change my pen. And you take a ball of yarn and you can unravel string. St, r, st, r. We know the family is going to have the same last name. What are those three letters? S, S, T, R. Good. R, I, N, G. If you know how to spell ring, you know how to spell string. I want to go back to the word ring. That's the ring on a man or, a spouse's ring finger when they are married, like jewelry ring. But when you have a wet cloth and it's full of water and you want to get the water out, you, sounds the same thing as wring. You wring the towel out, or you wring the wet mop out. You want to get the water out. Wring. So this ring is spelled with a W. Ring. W-R-I-N-G. Oh, look at us. We only have 2 more words left that rhyme with sing. You got one? Wing. Wing. Spell wing. W-I-N-G. One more. Clean. I had to drop the pen on that one. She said clean. Now, let's check to see if a couple of these words rhyme with clean. King, clean, cling, clean. Yes, clean, C-L-E-A-N, does rhyme with king, cling, sing. Yes, it does. But that's a different type of rhyme. Remember, these words must rhyme with sing, and all of the words must have the same last what? Name. Now, again, clean does rhyme with sing, clean. Yes, it does. But it's a different type of pattern of a rhyme, so to speak. How about kids love to go on the playground and get on the swing? S-W-I-N-G. Excitement. Now, let's quickly read the words that rhyme with sing. Are you ready? Go. King, cling, ring, ding, sing, string, ring, wing, swing. Great work. Give yourselves a hand clap. Excellent. Now let's take a look at our math as we move towards closure of our lesson. We're almost there. Morning money. We're working with money again this morning, or for your accelerated instructional time. Let's read the question. Let's read the word problem together. Let's begin. Grace has 5 dimes, 1 quarter, and 3 nickels. Stop right there. Let's chunk the information like Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man. We're going to ingest a little at a time. Grace is our main character. Story elements. So this is our MC, main character. You do what I do. Grace has something. Well, what does Grace have? Let me hear you. Grace has what? Take a look. 5 dimes. Circle 5 dimes. This is what she has. And come on. What does she have? 1 quarter. Circle 1 quarter. This is what she has. And 3 nickels. Okay. So now you will convert this information. So let's see. 3 nickels. Count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. So she has 15 cents here. She has 15 cents in nickels. And 1 quarter equals, 1 quarter equals what? What number will we write here? Good, 25. So decimal point 25 cents. So 1/4 is 25 cents. And she has 5 dimes. Get up 5 fingers or 4 fingers and your thumb to represent 5 coins. And we will count by 5s. Are you sure we'll count by 5s? Are you sure? How much are dimes each? Dimes are 10 cents each. So we will count by what? Tens. Are you ready? Let's go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So she has 50 cents in dimes. Because again, dimes are 10 cents each. Now, let's look at the picture. We have the numbers, we have the words. Let's look at the pictures. Let's identify the coins. This coin is how much? 25. Good. So write 25. Write your decimal point and 25. What are these? These are what? 5s. So these are nickels. So 0.05, 0.05, 0.05. Great job. And these are what? Tens. These are the dimes. 0.10, 0.10, 0.10, 0.10, 0.10. So we're going to create a number sentence. Right? We will create a number sentence. We are adding with decimals. 0.50, 0.25, and point what? 0.15. Underline, we will add the money up. 0, 5, and 5 are in the tens place. Ones, tens. I'll even make a place for the hundreds. 5 plus 5 is 10. If you weren't sure, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Write your 0, carry your 1 to the tens place. 5 plus 2 is 7. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Write your decimal. How much money does Grace have? See, how much money does she have? She has what? 90 cents. Good job. She has 90 cents. Now let's take a look at the scenario. What does Grace want to do? Read. She wants to buy a goldfish for $1 at the fair. How much more money does she need? So underline your question. How much more money does she need? Let's take a look at some key words. How much more? Circle or put a box around how much more. I almost went too far. How much more? This is what you need to do. Okay? So how much more money does she need? This is your key, your context clue. That means that we will need to subtract what? What do we need to subtract? Think. What numbers were we given? How much money does she have? How much money does Grace have? 90 cents. She has 90 cents. So we will go here and we will write the number or we will write the money amount 90, right? 90, just as Professor Matlock has. And take a look. The goldfish, see, here's the goldfish. Goldfish costs what? $1. So what are we going to do with $1.90? Not add, but subtract. We need to find out how much more she needs. So we have, take a look, guys, $1 minus, write your decimal point, 90 cents. $1 minus 90 cents. 0 minus 0 is what? 0. We cannot take 0 from 9 or 9 from 0. This is really a 10. So we'll see and put it here. Still 10. So count up. We have 9, 10. There it is. So we write our what? 1. So how much more money does she need? 10 what? She needs 10 cents more. Good job. Excellent. So chart it. Read. The second grade teachers brought in fruit for their classes. Here's the fruit: apple, orange, banana. Here's the chart. Look at the graph. This is called a pictograph. 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 That's what this is called. Again, the second grade teachers brought in fruit for their classes. Look at the graph, then answer the question. So we're looking at the graph. Let's count. It says, which fruit did the classes eat the fewest of? Circle fewest. This means they did not what? Eat the most of it. So which fruit did they eat the fewest of? Look at the apples. Look at the oranges and look at the bananas. They ate the fewest, the least of the bananas. So you're going to write a sentence. They, capital T, ate, past tense of eat, few bananas. BANANAS, plural. Practice writing in complete sentences and answering questions in short answer form. They ate few bananas. So you should write that sentence on the line. Which fruit did the class eat the most of? Take your pencil. Take your colored pen if you have them. Take your highlighter. All right. You want to take a look at eat the most of. The class ate a lot of what? Take a look. Apples. Good. They ate a lot of apples. Make a sentence. Short answer form. Capital T. They ate, past tense of eat, a lot. I don't know why I always try and put a lot together, but it's not. Two separate words. A lot of apples. Period. Look at your lowercase p's, please. Look at your lowercase y's. Make sure that you are writing your upper and lowercase letters correctly. You should have written your short answer. They ate a lot of apples. Look at your next question. Read. How many more apples did the class eat than bananas? All right, professors, here's the clue. Put a box, scholars, around how many more and the word than. How many more than? This lets you know that you will not add but subtract. What are we going to subtract? We're going to subtract the apples from the bananas. We will extrapolate, meaning take out. So count the apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the class ate a total of 8 apples. And look at the bananas. Count 1, 2, 3. And for our adult learners, for all learners really, this is just simply following directions. That's all this is how well can you follow directions. So you have the number 3. 8, get up 8 fingers. Take away 3. How many are left? 5. So write a number sentence. 8 minus 3 equals 5. So they ate 5 more apples than they did bananas. Look at your last one as we conclude our lesson. Great work today. All level learners, great work today. Read, how much fruit did the class eat in all? How much in all? This tells you that you're going to add it all up. How many oranges did they eat? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 8 plus 4. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See, they've given us 8. We have 8 apples, so that's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have a total of what? 15. So write a sentence. The class, because this is the main idea. Class is the main idea. Capital M, period, capital I, period. The class is the main idea. The class ate a total of 15 pieces of fruit. Period. You should have written a short response of the class ate. Let me take A out of there. The class ate, oh no, A belongs in there. The class ate a total of 15 pieces of fruit. That is what you should have written. Sorry for the mistake. I'm human. The class ate a total of 15 pieces of fruit. So we are done with lesson 18 of our morning starter. I am your response to interventionist. I'll get up my closing slide. This is how you may contact me if you wish for the resources that were used in today's lesson. You have done great at learning today. Keep studying, keep practicing, especially those multiplication tables. Have an absolutely fantabulous day. Bye-bye.